Now, who is Keyx? How did one of the most notable figures in the entire Deepwoken community as a content creator fall so quick from grace? Now, Keyx is one of the biggest menaces in the entire Deepwoken community and created his channel on June 15, 2020. Keyx mainly played Rogue Lineage like a lot of other content creators before they came to Deepwoken, but overall he mostly posted exploiting content. Keyx is known as one of the biggest menaces out of all the Deepwoken content creators. He is such a nuisance to the Deepwoken moderators that if you join his Discord server, you will be banned from Deepwoken and the Deepwoken Discord. So like all content creators we do on this series, let's talk about his first video. Now, Keyx's first video was called Rogue Lineage Coinage Progression Number 1. In this video, he basically progressed his character as a dragon sage in the hit game Rogue Lineage. Now, at the time, Keyx had a passion for making content, but during the time of Rogue Lineage, since exploiting was so common, Keyx did not get many views on his videos, due to exploiting content being saturated and him just starting his YouTube channel. But then fast forward to January 11th of 2022, everything would change for Keyx in his entire life. Keyx would then go on to post his first Deepwoken video ever posted on his channel on January 11th of 2022. This video was called Deepwoken Exploit Progression PvP Only Depths. Now, the support and the hate on this video was honestly half and half. Currently to this day, the video has 323 likes but 392 dislikes. Now, although Keyx received a lot of hate, he had finally found something he was passionate about, creating Deepwoken content. And so, Keyx would then go on to upload even more Deepwoken videos, with him exploiting of course. And then on January 15th of 2022, Keyx would see his first blow up. Keyx posted Malicious Depths Day, Deepwoken exploiting. Now, this video was 10 minutes long and received over 45,000 views. Keyx then realized the potential of his YouTube channel and Deepwoken exploiting content. This is because Keyx was the only Deepwoken content creator using exploits. And since sometimes Deepwoken can get kinda dry, many young impressionable viewers were looking for a change of content. Not only that, but Keyx's personality matched them perfectly. Now, although Keyx was an exploiter and cheated in their favorite game, he had a very likable and relatable personality to many. You could tell every time Keyx pressed the record button, he was simply having fun and not forcing it. This allowed for most of his viewers to relate to him on a personal level, and not only that, he was just an overall funny guy at the time. So, this is how Keyx gained one of the most powerful things you could have as a content creator: a ride or die fan base. Keyx's fan base was so loyal that he could post any video and receive thousands upon thousands of views. AKA, he had the biggest D1 glazers of all time. But like always, everything came crashing down. Keyx got cancelled. You might be wondering, how could anyone get cancelled that already exploits? Well, allow me to show you this clip. As you can see, Keyx used exploits to find a man with a new enchant that he was trying to get at the time. Now, in this video, not only did Keyx rob this man dry, but after gaining his enchant, it is rumored that he still killed the guy he took the enchant from. Now, because of this, most of his diehard fanbase showed a lot of hatred towards him, and those who would do just about anything for Keyx had ultimately stopped liking him. This video has over 920 dislikes to this day. After this, Keyx could not handle the backlash. He ended up taking a small break from Deepwoken, which I could consider him quitting. Now, with Keyx gone, one thing that wasn't gone was a seed he had planted in the community: the red calabash meme. Now, Keyx was one of the first content creators promoting the red calabash meme. Basically, the red calabash was seen as some legendary item in the Deepwoken community that only those worthy could have. But it was later debunked that the red calabash was simply a client-sided exploit, hence which would explain why Keyx always had a red calabash and would promote the joke in his videos. But although most knew the red calabash was fake, Keyx's diehard fanbase would still push this agenda, making most of the community believe it was actually real. Now, with Keyx taking a break from YouTube for months on end, he would finally make his comeback. Keyx had the ultimate breakthrough. Now, on December 30th, 2022, Keyx posted a full Layer 2 exploit guide on the release of Verse 2. Now, this was the best thing he could have ever done, because after that he would then go on to post another video with over 127,000 views to this day. Keyx had made the ultimate comeback after not uploading for months. And after receiving so much hate in the past, Keyx not only made the ultimate comeback, but he also gained back his diehard fanbase. This is when Keyx realized the potential of Deepwoken content creation for not only being an inspiration to others around the world, but as a source of income and a part-time job. This influenced Keyx to transition to only progression type videos such as YouTubers like Inu and Burbingish. Keyx then proceeded to make multiple progression type videos with him using exploits in it. And not only was he exploiting during these progressions, he was using his overall funny and likable personality throughout the video, keeping his viewers engaged and overall having a fun time. Keyx would always tell jokes that his viewers could relate to and kept them coming back for more. Keyx would then see another breakthrough on his channel on January 26th of 2023. This is when Keyx received Lightborn. Well, kind of. Keyx had then started using exploits to make his character look like it's something that it's not. In this video, Keyx used an exploit to make himself appear as a Lightborn to himself, but for others he would just be a normal player. Keyx then realized that these type of videos had the most potential for growth because it was something unique. Hence, after this, Keyx would not only post progression videos, but he would also post progression videos where he become characters that aren't even supposed to be in Deepwoken, such as his Aizen Sosuke build. And not only did Keyx change up his content style, he also changed up his quality. You can see this with his drastic change in thumbnail quality and editing style. Keyx was becoming a top content creator and growing at a rapid pace. Now Keyx had once again gained his diehard fan base, had better videos, was raking in thousands of dollars every single month, and doing all this at only 15 years old. But then, the downfall happened. Now I consider Keyx to be a crack fiend that cannot live without exploits. So what happens when you take away the crack fiend's favorite supplier? Everything goes wrong. Roblox had released Bifron. Now Bifron basically got rid of every single exploit from Roblox, and not only that, he would then go on to be hardware banned from Roblox. Never in the history of Roblox has it been noted that someone will be banned by the big man himself. Builderman had banned Keyx from Roblox, and not only that, after posting this video of him being banned, his account will get terminated from Roblox. Now Keyx could not live without his crack. Imagine doing drugs since you were a kid. It got you through everything. The bad times, the good times, sharing the crack with your friends, and all of a sudden, the feds took it all away. Rehabilitation arc. Keyx then proceeded to try to play the game legit one day on a live stream with all his viewers. But this is where everything went wrong. Now although Keyx was not exploiting in his video, Deepwoken moderators then proceeded to ban Keyx even though he was not exploiting and was playing legit. This incited the Great War. Keyx then live streamed himself and the entire exploit community raiding the Deepwoken Discord. Keyx then proceeded to make multiple accounts and would get banned in less than 10 seconds while live streaming while not doing anything wrong. The entire Deepwoken Discord was getting raided. Multiple people were calling for the unban of Keyx. Moderators were getting pinged left and right, bans were being handed out, and this war went on from hours on end. But ultimately, Keyx ended up not winning the war, and all his accounts that had received permanent bans would stay permanently banned. And this is when Keyx quit the game once again. He could not live without his crack, and he could not play Deepwoken without exploiting. When the world needed him most, he vanished. Now almost all of Keyx's diehard fans were saddened by the absence of their favorite content creator. Keyx figured since exploits were basically deleted forever, he would lose all of his fans. But what Keyx didn't realize is they weren't only watching him for his exploit progressions. They were watching him because he had one of the most likable personalities out of all the Deepwoken content creators. Which is why when he finally realized this, he would once again return to Deepwoken. And so on June 12, 2023, Keyx made the video, I tried progressing without exploits in Deepwoken. Basically this was the progression video of him just playing the game normally. But unfortunately, this is where one thing went wrong. A lot of his diehard fans realized that Keyx was horrible at the game. Keyx had almost no idea how to play the game legit without exploits, and basically every fight he got into, he got mollywopped. The crack fiend was finally learning how to live without crack and turn his life around for the better. But although Keyx was extremely terrible at PvP and playing the game legit in Deepwoken, he was changing things for the better. Hence is why the Deepwoken moderators were more lenient and banning his accounts that did not do anything wrong. But over time, Keyx would then go on to stop enjoying Deepwoken as much, and we all know what happens when a Deepwoken content creator doesn't enjoy playing Deepwoken. But Keyx did not quit. Keyx would then go on to make different type of videos on a game called Type Soul, receiving even more views and helping grow his channel to what it is today. Keyx had simply became just Key, and instead of smoking crack every day, he would then go on to only smoke cigarettes and vapes. Now today, Keyx is still one of the most liked content creators to this day, with his likable and funny personality. Most can describe Key as being the exact same person as he is on camera when he's off camera. Overall, Keyx is just a likable guy, and I think many can't wait to see the future of his channel and where he goes in life. Keyx's most recent video is him playing Deepwoken Battle Royale, and it has over 100,000 views. This goes on to prove the point that Keyx is overall just a likable guy, because this video has nothing special other than him just playing the game and having fun. Now, although Keyx had his ups and downs, as a former crack fiend, I think everyone is wishing the best for him. And that was the depressing downfall of Keyx.